Hello cellmates. I'm doing another art lab experiment today. I am going to see how my Mont studio acrylics react when they're mixed just with floetrol only. I'm just going to see, it's just something I had in my head, so I thought I'll give it a go. I really want to do this, so I'm going to test my Mont paints. But before I go any further, I want to just add a little bit of another mix in some custom colours. I'm going with the autumny tone. So I've mixed the Mont gold, which is lovely. So I started again with gold, but I added some of the burnt sienna, which to the gold. I added just a blob of burnt sienna, and it's just this lovely metallic sort of cappuccino look. It's just gorgeous. Okay, this one I started with the silver, and I added a blob of the phthalo blue, whatever it is, but it's come this gorgeous metallic steel. This one I started with the burnt sienna, and I added the silver to it, so it's kind of turned this lovely metallic-y, rusty kind of look, I suppose. This one's just the burnt umber, burnt umber as it is. This one I started with the silver, and I added black, so it's gone into like a metallic grey looking, gunmetal grey, and this just plain old white. So so these things, lots of people ask me, where did you get your paint holder? It's nothing more simple than it was a piece of polystyrene packing out of one of the boxes, and I just obviously retrieved it and used my husband's hole saw and just drilled holes at the different cup sizes in it. So I've got several of these, and they're great for holding your paints, and for the fact that you don't, if you lean your hand over, wave about, you don't knock your paints over because they're in that little holder. I also press my giant push pins underneath the holder, so it just takes it up off the ground that little bit further. Okay, I'm going to test these different colours I have, and in the swipe method, to just see how we go. And I'm doing them on the smaller canvases just so this is the trial period for them. And they're mixed with floetrol, which I don't normally do anything much with floetrol these days, nothing major anyway. Obviously you all know that adding floetrol to the paint when you're just doing like a bloom technique, it gives you a lot of lacing, whereas what I normally would use is the PVA glue, gives you more defined cells, but the floetrol gives you more lacing. So I have some just white made up in these old containers. This was my old Mont poster container, but I mixed up some white in it, so I might just start with the one and go along with that. So I just wanted to keep the base covered in white. That probably could have done with being a little bit thinner, but never mind. So just covering it in the white, give it a nice coat all over. So yeah, it's just a bit of I've just been doing some experiments with custom colours. I'm thinking of doing another video of making up some more custom colours. Now that the Mont has come out with, in Australia, the gold and silver, it doesn't say that they're metallic actually on the bottle, but they clearly are when you open them. They've got that lovely shine to them. So I'm having some fun doing some testing with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my lovely, I might do it this way. I'll do my gold, which is a lovely gold in itself. And remember, I've just put the gold in from the Mont Studio acrylics, and I've just added probably equal amounts of floetrol to it, so like 50-50. So we'll see what we get. It's a beautiful gold, really lovely. So I'm going to put this is just the burnt umber. Plain everyday old white. They've all mixed with floetrol, so this is the custom colour I made with the gold and the burnt umber. Probably gone enough now for this particular try. I won't add the sienna in this one, but I will swipe with the gorgeous, it's just turned a beautiful colour. So that was the phthalo blue with the silver from Mont. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Already getting cells, look at that. Anyway, that's interesting. So where'd you go, Joe? Where's my little I was going to just try swiping with my teeny tiny Swifty swipe. So it's just another little spatula that I just attached a piece of soft plastic on the end. Just is a nice easy swipe. So let's see how I go. Completely different when you mix paints with floetrol. They definitely create lacing more so. I mean, even if the cells are more lacing than actual. Just keep wiping your little swipey tool in between swipes. So it's great experiment. It's great experimenting on your own, but even more fun with me is that I can share it with you guys, share my experimentation with you guys, see what you think. I'm picking up a bit of red off my cloth that I'm wiping on because the previous pour I had a lot of red in it, but anyway. So I think this would be quite striking on a large canvas, but yeah, completely different kind of cells, aren't they, with floetrol? I mean, they're nice, they're interesting, they're just something different than I would normally do, because my normal pouring medium is the clear PVA, but they're very nice all the same, just a different look. I suppose it'd be nice to do a bit of different shapes instead of straight lines, so it's always nice to step it up. Just swipe down there. Still nice colours together actually. I didn't think that steel blue colour would look too good with those browns and golds, but it doesn't look too bad at all. I have picked up a bit of red off this cloth that I'm swiping on, so that's probably not a good idea. But yeah, they're doing okay. I could take that a bit further and do all sorts in that. Okay, I'm going to leave that one aside. So what do you think, guys? It's pretty nice, hey? Pretty nice. Okay, leave that one aside. We try another one. Ooh, that's developing further. Look at that. Wowzers. Wowzers, wowzers. I like it. Just check that you're in the frame with me. In the frame. Oh, I do like that. That would look stunning on a nice long canvas. So yeah, just remember, all these bottles like this you can always repurpose instead of throwing. I mean, you can obviously put in the recycling, but they're good for repurposing. Like I shall make up some more white paint in that, and just keep it for. You can just make up paints, and then you can add your pouring medium. And I probably wouldn't add any silicone to them. I would just add the pouring medium and put the cap on, and I think they'll be fine for a number of weeks in there. Not that any paint lasts too long in my studio, it all gets used up somewhere along the line. But just want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you for the support and the beautiful comments that I get off people, and you're so encouraging. Even my failures, but you do understand that I'm doing that. When I do failures as well, they're also tests, but rather me fail than you. So there you go. Okay, move that one along, because I think I'd still like to try, or maybe I'll do all the way down the canvas. Shall we try that one? See how that one works. I will try all the way down the canvas, so that will be interesting, and I might actually swipe with the kind of metallic black that I've made. So okay, we'll start with the burnt sienna. This was the burnt sienna, and I added silver, so it's kind of gone like a metallic. Probably put a bit too much there, never mind. And this is the plain old burnt umber. So the new paints that Mont have come out with in Australia, I'm just so excited about them, because well, it's nice to have new things to try, isn't it? That was the gold that I mixed with the burnt umber, and then there's plain old gold. Maybe I might put a bit of gold further down here. I might add a bit of the lovely silvery, the silver that I mixed with the phthalo blue. The plain old white, put some plain old white in there. Plain old white here. I think I want a bit more of that. That is such a gorgeous colour. You mix your gold with and just put a dash of the burnt umber, and the same with the sienna. Beautiful. I love these colours that I've mixed up today. They're really nice. So I'll just give a bit of a tilt off either side, remembering that these are trial pieces, but that's turned out gorgeous, and I'm really happy with that. So remember, this was my silver, and I put a blob of black in it. So I'm going to try swiping all the way down the canvas with this, see what it comes out like. Probably shouldn't have had so much. I will use my big Swifty swipe. It's getting well worn at the moment. I need to swap it, but I'll just make that myself. The soft plastic file divider. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to start from the... Okay. That probably didn't swipe too good, did it? Try again, try again. I might try again, just put a little bit more pressure on it. Ooh. I'll get my smaller Swifty swipe. See what this one turns out like. So remember guys, I don't normally mix my paints with floetrol anymore. I used to when I first started, but I never did like it too much then. I mean, it gives you the nice sort of lacing, but obviously since I started doing my pouring medium of glue and water as a pouring medium added to my paint, I was so much more, I just preferred it. But it is nice to go back. I'm going to give them a little wonder wand, give a little heat over the top, see what I come up with. Very nice. This will probably develop a bit more, but you can just see that the floetrol gives more sort of a lacing effect, even though we'll have coming up cells in that. I actually like the area that I can imagine if I did a great big long canvas and I just put the colours through the centre and I did some swipes, that would probably be the go. But those are quite nice, very nice. Obviously not my normal bright in your face colours that I like to do, but something different for me, and you've got to keep, you know, trying new things. I absolutely believe that. So just trying new things, and it's all good. Look at that. I mean, you guys might absolutely love just trying this, but doing those custom colours, I'll have to do something that showcases those colours a bit more, maybe when they develop dries off a bit. But yeah, I think I'm going to do some of my little skewer work in that. There's the one on this side here. I might give it a little bit of skewer work, but I'll put photos on at the end. Please guys, let me know what you think with mixing with floetrol over the pouring medium over glue, which I normally use the clear PVA glue and water, which I love. It gives me great results, but this was just something different. Thanks guys for subscribing. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Let me know what you think. Would you or wouldn't you? Have you or haven't you? Yeah, that's it for today. Bye for now.